Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The time has come. I know I'm still working. I know I still haven't got the blackouts done on side blade. I'm still, that's on my list. But right now, I couldn't pass up this deal on Movo's website. They did a Black Friday special. I picked up a tune. I said I'm gonna do it a little bit later. And I think I just reached the point. I said, you know what? I'm going to tune it now. Like right now, I'm going to tune this X5. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with boot mode, I'm going to walk through. But boot mode is a online, cloud-based tuning platform. Well, what Pro Tuning Freaks has with their boot mode tuning is a little bit easier. So you pick your tune, you buy the license, and now they give you a few off-the-shelf tunes to use, but you also have options to now contact other tuners, and they can write files for you, create, and all through this platform. What I like about them, number one, is their customer service is great. So I have this connector, it's plugged to the Ethernet, and then this end goes to a Lightning, right? So this is going to go through the car. This other part's going to go to my phone. I'm going to go through the app, upload the file. It takes 3 minutes for the first time, the tune. And after that, if I want to change a map, if I want to say, you know what, I want to get a custom tune, or I want to go back to stock, 30 seconds is all it takes to switch back. That's right, 30 seconds is all you need to switch back to your tune. That is pretty cool. On boot mode, to actually go in there and change if you want to say, you know what, I want to delete cold start. You want to turn off the top speed limiter. You can disable that too. You can do boost by gear. I've been doing that for the M3. I limited the boost in 10% on first gear because I just couldn't get any traction. So that 10% reduction helps me get going. And then by second gear, I'm okay. I'm rolling. I'm not having to make much power, but by second gear, I can manage the traction a little bit easier than I can under first gear. All right, let's get, it's been like a long time. Let's get started with this. Here in the X5, I'm gonna get my phone. I'm gonna plug this into the OBD2 port. I'm gonna link the Ethernet adapter into the description. I can't really see it. I'm gonna come down the car real quick. I'm gonna put your seatbelt on to keep the car from going to sleep. All right. This is what I was talking about. It's got the Ethernet portion here, and you have your Lightning here. So I'm gonna plug the OBD2 to Ethernet, connect that here, and then Lightning's gonna go through the phone. Now open up the app. I'm gonna sign in. Okay. Now, as soon as I connect it, it turned the car on, actually. Turn off the AC. You want to turn off everything, that headlights, anything that can drain the battery.
When you're safe driving.
And what's pretty cool about this is that when you plug it in, it automatically reads your VIN number. So when you buy it, you can put the VIN number in and go from there. And when you plug this in, it knows the car's VIN. Sometimes you gotta improvise. For some reason, I had the M3 already on the file. It's not working out the right way. I'm gonna try it this way real quick and see if otherwise I'm gonna send an email out to boot mode. All right, let's plug this in. Let's get this one more shot. It's recommended you hook your car up to a battery charger. Just to make sure that nothing happens, at least the initial tuning. I think for the follow-ups, you'll be okay because you only take 30 seconds. But this is 3 minutes. Don't want the car to shut down. Now, this is an older iMac. I've had this iMac for several years. I believe it's a late 2009 build on this. It's very slow, but I still use it for a few things. I still have Windows on this as boot camp, and I just use it for little miscellaneous things. All right, guys, I got impatient. Don't want to wait anymore. I decided to go ahead and just create another account for this car because for some reason it wasn't reading the second car. So I'm back in it again. Okay. I'm gonna choose a map. Stage 1, 91 it's saying. Stage 2, let's get stage 1. Octane. It says a mild burble is added. Now once you pick your tune, you're allowed one off-the-shelf tune. After that, guys, you have to pay for it, so make sure you choose your tune carefully because it only comes with one tune. You have to buy the bundle if you want all of these as an option. Get tune, stage 1, 91 octane. Yes. I'm adding it to my maps. Good. And let's flash. Tells you again, double check, make sure headlights off, fan is off, make sure what it means by the air conditioning is off. I can't open doors closed, and if you have a piggyback, make sure it's an off or 0. Now when it does this, you're gonna see several things gonna take place in this dashboard. It's normal. This part takes a few minutes. Okay, just finished. My battery died. My GoPro went back and swapped batteries, and just in time for it to finish up. Just going to clear all the codes up. Beginning next block, huh? What's this? I think because it's our N63s or S63s has 2 DMEs in here, is my understanding. So I'm assuming it's going to flash both of those DMEs. Alright guys, first impressions. Just want to hear the cold start, see how it sounds. feel like with these tunes, it's a bit louder. It's dark, you're not going to see much, but I'm going to let you know how I feel with this thing. Get it warmed up, do all that stuff. So I'm gonna drive it just a little bit around and get everything warmed up at the temperature before I start. So right now, see, I put everything efficient. Right now, everything feels like factory. Can't tell the difference. I even have the extra power, which is what I want anyway. It's up to temperature. Okay, we're going to support. Test it out, see how it feels. The car gets used to learning that. Because right now, maybe it just doesn't know. It just doesn't. It takes some time to learn, to calibrate, things like that. So, I'll do a standstill real quick. What was that? Train malfunction. Checking his lights blinking. Oh, great. These cars. Not sure what's going on. There's definitely something right. Could be spark plugs. We have 48,000 miles to plug are due for a change soon. So you can see what I'm talking about. was flashing, but you see I got the drivetrain malfunction. The car just went limp mode. Alright, checking light was flashing, but you see I got the drivetrain malfunction. The car just went limp mode. Pull over here. Turn back on. Still drivetrain malfunction. Let's see if I can make the car go to sleep.
Powering down.
Sucks.
Restarting.
Boy. Alright, well, that's it for me then. That was it, guys.
Black view for your safe driving. Starting normal recording.
Looks like drivetrain malfunction cleared itself. It just went away just now. It's weird. Could be plugs. All right, guys, I'm back. That obviously, I think it's gotta be plugs and coils. I was nervous the first time it happened. I was thinking, did I blow my engine? Did something really happen catastrophic to the motor? Because as I was doing like pretty much a mid pull, it was hard for the camera to pick it up in the video, but what it sounded like with the car was like out the back of the exhaust, and then it just went limp mode. Which reminded me kind of like a spark blowout. If I could, you know, back in the day when I used to tune like cars where you had spark blowout, that was a thing, and the plugs weren't gapped correctly, and you know when you're turning up the boost. So I'm thinking, all right, let's try that. Let me see if I can try that again. I'll see if I'm gonna change the spark plugs. I'm going to change, you know, a few things gapped and everything else, and see how that works out. Then I'm going to retune with the plugs. Now I was able to flash it back to the stock file correctly, and the car ran fine. And I did send an email out to Boot Mode Pro Tuning Freaks and asked them, hey, this is what's going on. What do you think? And they had me do a few logs, and it was hard for me to get a good log because each time I did try with the tune, it kept going back in limp mode. So I sent them what I had, and I think they agreed that it's probably more than likely the plugs. And because they asked me, when was the last time you changed them? And I said, I never changed them. What this car used, never changed the spark plugs. So when I told how many miles I had, they said, it's a good idea with your tune. Their tunes, they suggest every 25,000 miles for plugs. All right, guys, it's not a stab at Boot Mode. This is, I still think it's a good tune. I'm just going to get my car running up to tip-top shake before I reflash it again, and then we'll do another video. All right, guys, thanks for watching.